Hello friends, I welcome all of you to my channel. Hope you are doing really well. Let's get our video started without any further delays. Today we are going to know details about Public Provident Fund. It is one kind of best long-term investment plan with tax benefits under Section 80C. Let's start by knowing what is PPF. As I said earlier, it is a popular investment scheme which we can use it for our saving purpose or retirement purpose since the returns are expected after 15 years. It is supported by Government of India. That is something that we need to note. In addition to that, the interest rates are fixed by Government of India. The interest rate that you get out of PPS is very attractive compared with bank savings account, fixed deposit or recurring deposit. It is a best investment scheme that you can use it for long term. And the important point that we need to note is regarding the interest rate. The interest rates are not fixed for 15 years. It will change every quarter. The Indian Finance Ministry will announce the interest rate every quarter. Based on that, our return will be calculated. Considering the current situation, the interest rate that we get out of PPF, which is 7.1%, is really better compared with bank savings account or any other scheme that we get out of bank. In the next section, we will see why we need to opt for Public Provident Fund compared with any other saving schemes. The first and foremost thing is that it is a risk-free investment with compound interest. Compound interest is very important aspect of PPF. Compound interest with long term means more returns when it matures. One of the main aspect of why people go for PPF is regarding the tax exemption that they can get up to rupees 1,50,000 for a financial year under Section 80C. The current interest rate of PPF is 7.1% as of May 2021. Even in the last quarter, the interest rate was 7.1%. As I said earlier, the interest rate will change every quarter. That is something that we have to keep it in mind. Whatever money we have deposited in this scheme is guaranteed. We can say that it is a risk-free investment. The most important benefit that we get out of PPF scheme is the maturity amount. Whatever amount we get after 15 years, the whole amount is tax-free. We do not need to pay any tax on it. We do not need to pay the long-term tax that we pay for the mutual fund. So that is also one of the added benefit of PPF. Now we will see the eligibility and restrictions which are associated with PPF. To open an account, we have to be an Indian resident. NRIs are not allowed to open a PPF account. You can keep your account in case you opened PPF before converting into NRI. Minimum we have to deposit at least 500 rupees per year. Maximum we can go up to 1,50,000. That is the max limit that we can deposit for PPF account. If you deposit more than that, you won't get interest paid for the extra money. That is something we have to keep it in mind. Total number of deposit is permitted per year is 12. Now the rules are changed, so you can make n number of deposit per year. If you are thinking of getting the money prematurely, what you can do, you can make one withdrawal after waiting for 5 years. In that scheme, you can withdraw only 50% of total amount which are accumulated with interest. You can't withdraw more than that. Only one time withdrawal is allowed. For some reason, if you want to close your PPF account after 5 years, 1% of interest will be charged. In the next section, we will see how to open PPF account. One of the easiest way to open PPF account is visiting your nearby post office with required documents. Else, you can visit your private banks such as HDFC, ICICI, SBI banks or Axis Bank, whichever is nearby your home place. Both the modes of opening the account is possible, online and offline. Offline indicates you are visiting the branch physically with the required documents with your photographs as well. If you are planning for online PPF account opening, you can easily do it just with the help of Aadhaar card. You have to ensure that you have mobile number or email ID linked with your Aadhaar. because the OTP will be required to perform identification action for opening the PPF account. Below are the documents required to open the PPF account: your PAN card, Aadhaar card, and ensure that your Aadhaar card has mobile number linked with it in case you are opening online. If you are planning to open by visiting the branch, you have to ensure that you are carrying your PAN, Aadhaar card, two photographs. In the next section, what we are going to see is what we will get out of PPF when it matures. As I said earlier, the account will be matured after 15 years. Since it's a long-term investment, the return that we are going to get will be more. If you are thinking that you need to invest more money even after 15 years, you can just extend in a block of 5 years after 15 years. And it is not mandatory to contribute each year after 15 years. It is an optional. In case you are thinking that you need to grow your money, you can contribute more in there. The main benefit of having PPF account is the maturity amount is fully tax free. You do not need to pay any tax. Even the long term gain tax is also not applicable for the money that you get out of PPF. It is a safe investment and long term investment. It will make you wealthy, and then you can use the money for various purposes such as your child higher education or their marriage. It will be a handful of money during that time. Now we will see what will happen if the account holder dies. In an unfortunate event, if the policy holder dies, the nominee will get the whole benefit. That benefit includes the amount paid plus whatever interest it has earned. The nominee cannot continue the PPF account. He has to close the account and then get the benefit and then use it for some purpose. If the nominee is not nominated during the account holder opening form, their legal heir is eligible to get the money. They need to submit some proof such as the death certificate of the account holder either to the post office or the bank where the account is opened. After all the verification is done, the amount will be paid to the legal heir. In the next section, we will see the illustration. This is illustration number 1. Consider there is a person called A who is paying monthly for the amount 1000 rupees. We will see how much he would have earned after 15 years. As per the diagram, we can see the investment frequency is monthly. The invested amount is 1000 rupees. The duration is given 15 years. We can see the rate of interest is given 7.10%. I have taken the current rate for the quarter. I have calculated the return. Here we can clearly see the total deposited amount is 1,80,000. The interest he would have earned at the end of 15 years is 1,35,570. When combining these two, we will get the maturity amount as 3,15,572, which is around 75%. So the total appreciation amount is around 75%. So it is a clear example that how much money we can earn by investing 1000 rupees per month for 15 years. Now we will see illustration number 2. Consider there is a person called B who is investing annually. The amount that he is investing every year is 1,50,000. His return will look like this. He is investing 1,50,000 annually for the duration of 15 years with the rate of interest 7.10%. After the calculation, we can clearly see the total amount he would have deposited at the end of 15 years is 22,50,000. The interest that he would have earned is 18,18,290 rupees. When combining these two, we can see the maturity amount is around 40,68,208 rupees. If we look at the return that he has earned, which is around 80%, which is 5% more than the monthly installment scheme which we saw in the illustration, it clearly indicates if we install lump sum, we can earn more money at the end of 15 years. We are at the end of the video. I will give you some bonus tips that we can use to increase our return after 15 years. First point that I'm going to focus on is when to invest in a month. We need to focus on investing between 1st and 5th day of any month starting from April to increase our return. The second point is regarding we need to ensure that we are opening our PPF account in any private sector banks such as HDFC or ICICI or SBI or Axis Bank, which gives us some facility that we can easily transfer our funds between our savings account to our PPF account in instantly, which is really an added bonus. We do not need to worry about how to keep tracking the transaction that we are making. The last point is regarding we need to invest lump sum money at the start of the year. For example, if you are having 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh at the start of April month, it's better you invest in April month itself so that the lump sum money will gain you lot of interest. At the end of 15 years you will get a lot of money. That is what we saw in the second illustration where the lump sum got you 5% extra. I hope you would have understood PPF by now.